Hello, all of my friends. So, for this week, we are going to be working on a conveyor belt for your memory. Okay, it's a bunch of toys. So, how fun is that? The first thing you're going to do, or the first thing that we need is we'll go over the supplies for today. So, you need your piece of paper that looks like this, you need one that looks like this. And mommy or your teacher will have it out for you. So you have 3 pieces of paper. Now our first thing that we're gonna do is use our markers to color in all of our pictures. Next, we're gonna need our scissors to cut out all of the items below. And then after that, we're gonna play a game to get them onto our toy conveyor belt. So we'll start off first by coloring. All right, so we are just going to color in each item. So my thumb is bent, pointer points to the tip, middle finger rests on the side, and we're going to color in our toys. So it's hard to see here, but you should be writing on a flat surface, and when we write, our wrist should be stabilized on the table, holding our paper down. We're going to use our helper hand to hold our paper on top. And we're going to color in all of our different toys. We're going to do our best to stay inside the boundaries. So I made my teddy bear pink. When I finish with the pink one, I'm going to put the cap on the marker and I'm going to make my present yellow. So my wrist gets stabilized on the table that I'm coloring on. And we're going to go back and forth and wiggle our fingers to stay inside the boundary line. All right, and you're going to do that for all of your presents. I'm not going to take the time right now to do it, but I'd like you to color in all your presents. After you finish coloring your presents, you're going to get your scissors out. And with our scissors, your thumb goes in the small hole, 2 fingers go in the big hole, and we're going to hold our paper with our thumbs on top. And we're going to cut across the paper first. So your mom, your dad, or your teacher might highlight or put a line around where they want you to cut. It makes it a little bit easier. So I'll show you what that looks like. So if my mom wanted me to cut out the present, I would just do a line across, up, and over. So we're going to cut it out first, and then we'll cut out this line, okay? So I'm just highlighting where I want to cut. And your teacher or your mom should do that for you, your mom or your dad or whoever you're with. So now I can cut, turn the paper, come back over here, cut along the line. My present comes out, and now I'm going to hold it with my thumb on top and cut down the line. All right, and we're going to keep cutting all of our different toys out. Our thumbs stay on top of the paper the whole time to cut out all of our toys. All right, so you can see for the bottom one, I'm going to cut all the way across the bottom first. Then I'm going to turn my paper, cut up the present, and then cut all the way along the paper again. And this way it's a little bit easier and I can just snip. Now I have all 3 of these presents cut out and I can just snip across the line and then they all get cut out much easier, okay? I have 2 left. I'm going to cut those 2 out and then I'll tell you the next step. All right, once you have all of your pieces cut out, you can put them into your pile. All of your scrap pieces can be collected and thrown into the garbage. All of it can be thrown into the garbage. All right, so now the fun part is you're going to have these 2 papers. So one is where we have to fill in our toys, and the other one is the part where you have to remember what toy goes where. So what we're going to do is tape one of these to one side of the room and the other one to the other side of the room. So you're going to have to do a bear crawl to remember where it is. So I'll just set it up real quickly and that way I can show you what I'm talking about. All right, I'm just going to put this one on my chair. Now I'm going to have all of my pieces spread out. All of my toys are spread out underneath my conveyor belt. Your toys are all going to be colored in. So now I have candy cane. What goes here? So I have to do a bear crawl over to the door. Let's see. Can you see the door over there? What's going on? Let's see. There we go. So I'm going to bear crawl all the way over to the door. And I can see I have candy cane and then I have teddy bear. So then I'm going to have to bear crawl all the way back over here to where my conveyor belt is. And I have to remember what comes after the candy cane. So from over there, I remember that it is the teddy bear. So I'm going to put some glue or some tape in my box. And I'm going to find that teddy bear and put him right in the box. Now I have candy cane, teddy bear, basketball. Next comes, I have to go back. I have to bear crawl back to the other conveyor belt and figure out what it is. So I'll bear crawl over there. Oh, I have candy cane, teddy bear, basketball, present. Bear crawl all the way back. And candy cane, teddy bear, basketball. I have to remember. It was the present. So now I can put the present in that box. All right. And you're going to do the same thing for the conveyor belt underneath. You can get more creative. If your mom or your parent or your teacher has an obstacle course, they can hang the other conveyor belt, study the images on the conveyor belt with all the images somewhere across the room, and then hang this sheet somewhere else with all the toys, and then you might have to go through an obstacle to get through and remember what picture goes where. Have a great time with your conveyor belt and toys. See you next week.